Today we got one of the most anticipated Nike basketball shoes of the year. It's the Lebron 20s, and we're breaking them down today. Let's go. Oh man, I'm so excited for these. Welcome back to the channel. It's Zach here with Tamster's Kicks, and the Lebron 20s are here. Destroyed box and all. We got them, baby. I'm so excited for these. Hit these early. Guys, one of the most anticipated shoes, if you follow in basketball hoops, basketball kicks, these are nuts, and we are breaking down these bad boys today. If you guys haven't seen a basketball shoe video review, we are going to go through the materials, the cushion, the traction. I'm going to break down all that stuff. I'm still keeping the shoe trees in there because these things are so clean. One of my favorite shoes definitely so far, so we'll break all that down in the video today. But before we get into that, leave a like, hit that subscribe button. Comment, let me know if you guys are looking to get these, if you somehow already scored on them like me, got lucky, but these are bad boys. Let's go today. So the Lebron 20s, they have finally arrived. A lot different than other Lebrons in the past. I'd say very different. Not like any air bubbles, no nothing in there. A fire shoe, and we're breaking them down today. They just came out. Colorways have been popping here and there. $200 is the retail. Pretty pricey, but LeBron's usually pretty expensive anyways. And LeBron wanted to switch quick from his LeBron 19s. He didn't really like those, and so Nike made a whole new setup. Box details, you can see there's a little bit of achievements on the front of the box. You also have that XX for the Lebron 20 all around the box. And on the inside, you actually have a little tech spec card right here that tells you what's going on in here. It's got Nike Sphere, it's got Cushlon, it's got Air Zoom, it's got all that good stuff in here. These went crazy, and so we're gonna talk about them right now. Traction pattern on here is a nice basic rubber traction pattern that feels really well while you're hooping. And if there's one thing that I didn't like too much about on the traction pattern is up on the toe right here. It's like a little bit thinner rubber, and it just comes up super slick, and so there's times where you can kind of feel that slipperiness right there, but I don't go too much on my toes, so it's not that bad. Outdoors, I don't know why you'd be wearing this $200 beautiful shoe outdoors anyways, but I probably would not wear these ones outdoors for that reason. A little bit of less grip here, but I didn't wipe very much while I was playing in them, so that was a good sign. And I honestly just love that traction pattern so much on these. You have the little Lebron, what do you want to call it? Lebron Jumpman logo, his own little design there. You have that there, so some little nods to LeBron there all across the shoe. Next up, the cushion features a lot of changes from the Lebron 19, carbon fiber shank plate, Cushlon, Zoom turbo unit, all in the shoe. So like I said, we have that carbon fiber shank plate here in the middle. You can kind of see it, not too well. It's kind of hidden right here, but where his signature is, that's where it kind of starts here, wraps around. Like I mentioned, you have a full-length Cushlon here, and like that tech spec card said right here, a lot of different new things combined to make kind of a beefier cushion system here. And it doesn't specifically say a Zoom turbo unit, but all of those tech aspects there, that full-length Cushlon, Zoom turbo here in the forefoot as well as in the heel with that carbon fiber shank plate, all comes along to make a very Zoom turbo-esque finish to the shoe, which is found in another one of my recent favorite basketball shoes, the Kyrie 7s. I love hooping in that shoe, and that's a pretty similar vibe I get to these ones here. So again, a super fire cushion system. I love the setup. I love they went away from the bubbles of the LeBron 19s, that air units. I don't really like that in a basketball shoe, but for a LeBron shoe, this is a very Kobe-esque shoe, and I know it's so tough to get Kobe Protros now, but you find a lot of amazing things in this shoe right here. Next up, the materials are nothing crazy, but this woven material is definitely very strong and not cheap. A lot of that $200 right there goes into this woven material here. It is super strong, it is super durable, and I loved playing it. It felt very breathable, wasn't too heavy, and it's pretty thin as well, but super strong. It also comes up on the tongue, which I love because it's kind of a continuation of that upper without you being super locked in to a no entry sock liner basketball shoe, which I don't like. but I love that they kept the materials the same while still allowing a entry into the shoe with the tongue. Love that. Materials feel nice. Not going to really rip out of them for $200. I sure hope we don't rip out of them. But super fire. Love the materials. Little leather nods here. You got some different, kind of like a paisley branding, you can say, with some of Lebron stuff there. This one stitched swoosh and then that over top double swoosh. Money. I love the double swoosh. My favorite part for sure. Next up is the fit. I went to 11.5 and they fit very nice for me, someone with a wider foot that loves a little bit more room in there. But you could honestly go true to size. You're going to be a little tight with that true to size fit. So if you do want a little more room, go up a half size. But definitely one of the better fitting LeBrons that have come out. I did not like the fit on like that, like the LeBron Looney Tunes, like Wile E. Coyote, like the mismatched ones. I had to get like a size 12 in them and I still hated how they fit. So I ended up returning those, but these ones fit amazing. Next up, and finally, is the support, and I really love the support. And although it's a low top shoe, you definitely sit higher because this cushion midsole is just beefed up with the shank plate, the full length, zoom here, like there's a lot going on in that midsole. So sit a little higher, but that's okay. Someone like LeBron, he's a big man, and so a little bit of more cushion and support there is why they did that. But you still fit very good, and then with that support, you have guardrails here that are keeping you in. That's like that paisley design there. That's what it is. Keeps you locked in laterally, keeps you locked in medially, and it is in that front part because it's going to keep you when you're jumping. It's going to keep you when you're planting, when you're coming to stops. But also another hidden thing back here. This cottage cheese crater moon looking sock lining in here actually is a new sphere technology that has been set up by Nike that is supposed to adapt and mold to your foot as you play, as moisture builds up and helps that foam adapt to your foot. So that's going to keep you locked in from the backside as well. And I mean, guys, this is definitely one of the better Nike basketball shoes that have come out. $200. I was hoping they were going to hit a banger here, and honestly could be one of the shoes of the year. I love these ones a lot. Traction's at 8.5. Probably for me the most disappointing part of the shoe, but it's just a classic rubber traction pattern. Little herringbone designs, and with that up here on the medial side comes up a little bit to help a little bit of cutting, but nothing crazy, but it gets the job done. Cushion system, definitely one of the best parts. We're going with a 9 out of 10 on there. I love everything they did here. I love that it's very Zoom Turbo-esque with a little bit of that nice Cushlon shank plate. All goes together well, and I do love the cushion setup. Materials, 8.5. Love that upper. I love that woven material. It's very breathable, very lightweight, keeps you locked in. I think they did a very good job with the material on this. Fit, we're going to 8.5 as well because I really do like how they fit and kept me locked in for a low top Nike basketball shoe that for me, having a wider foot, I don't really like how the LeBrons usually fit me, but these ones with that half size up fit very, very well for me. And then finally, support, we're finishing off with an 8.5 again because of that guardrail here keeping you in, and this crazy technology here. It hasn't really done much for me yet, but over time, you can tell that something's going down here. It's pretty soft, pretty pliable. I think it'll form very well. And I mean, that's it for the video today, but these LeBron 20s, hope you guys got a good look. Hopefully you can get these ones in hand because they are definitely one of my shoes of the year. Hopefully lots of colors come out so we can all cop. But let me know what you guys think of these bad boys. Let me know if you got them down in the comments. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys on the next one.